think my favorite conspiracy theory, I'm not going to say I believe in it, but it's just kind of interesting. Michael Jordan might be Jimmy Butler's biological father.
Probably the ones regarding the Branch Davidians and Waco Siege.
The jeans industry partnered up with the purse industry to make women's pockets smaller so they could sell more purses. I wholeheartedly believe it. It's real. You gotta trust me on this one.
Princess Diana's death and whether it was planned or not.
Earth is flat.
My favorite conspiracy theory goes back to when I was a kid. I loved the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and the snowman thingy. All of that stuff, they would have shows and I'd be fascinated and scared. I still like hearing those stories as an adult.
The Illuminati is controlling everything, all that.
The Denver airport, there's just so many interesting things about that building, and the internet loves to just kind of buzz about what all those things mean or entail for why they built that airport.
I guess the Mandela effect. So conspiracy theories can be fun, like the Mandela effect, where it's just kind of goofy stuff when it comes to the Berenstain Bears versus the Berenstain Bears. It's just, did Curious George have a tail? Did he not have a tail? So those kind of things are just fun to think about. But then you get into the conspiracy theories that deal with the government or certain groups of people. Then it can be kind of dangerous.
I used to sponsor the Conspiracy Theory Club here at Carmel, and it was just this really lighthearted, fun thing that the kids that started it were really into, just questioning everything, did we really land on the moon? Let's explore some of the counter arguments for why we didn't. Personally, I believe we did land on the moon, but it was just a fun and lighthearted club. And honestly, the club kind of died because the students that started it graduated, but I was kind of glad to see it go, because right at the time that they graduated was kind of the rise of QAnon and some other conspiracy theories that really had some dangerous implications in the real world.
For people who just take word of mouth, they hear something and then they start spreading it. It can lead to some bad things. So
making sure that you research, making sure that you understand, making sure that you're verifying that this is indeed real. I mean, as a kid, everything seemed real, so I thought Bigfoot was real. As an adult, obviously, I have my doubts.
Those conspiracy theories that I guess you could say could lead to harm.
It could get harmful at that point.
That is when it kind of gets dangerous. If it starts involving things that no longer would be okay going either way.
I think when you start thinking that your life is affected by it, your daily life is affected by it, that's when it gets worse.
I think that when you are really, really into the conspiracy theory and everything you do every single day just relates to that conspiracy theory, or you're pushing your own agenda about the conspiracy theory on other people, I think that's too far.
You can fight over details about what is the core of a conspiracy, but when you start fighting over details that don't matter as much and you're getting really, really heated, that's when it crosses a line.
Pushing into real people, their lives and everything, like real life events, conspiracizing about who murdered who. I think that's really messed up. I don't think you should do that.
Honestly, if you start talking about aliens, I believe in aliens, but I feel on a random Tuesday morning, that's not gonna happen out of nowhere,